Could have been costly, as is that mistake from Dominic Ball. And it will run kindly for Pereira, and now for Dybala, and Juventus lead. And he was never going to pass up a chance like that. Swiftly into the groove at the start of the new pre-season campaign. Paulo Dybala. 23 goals last season, and it looks as though we're set for more of the same from him in a Juventus shirt.
Well, there I was talking about the concentration levels. Poor touch, unfortunately, for Dominic Ball, but Dybala finishes it really well. Puts it past Vaughan with ease. It's the touch that you had to wonder about. The first touch took him into the challenge, and you lose the ball, you're the last man, and when you're playing against quality players, that's what it results in. It's a goal. Big learning curve for the youngsters at the back this evening. Good finish, though. Really good finish across form from Dybala.
Yeah, his favoured left foot, and that was going to be the only outcome.
You know, great effect last season. OK, one might have dropped off now and again, but two strikers just worries the life out of defenders.
Well, there were only maybe 2 or 3 games last season where Juventus didn't start with 2 strikers. Dybala usually had a partner. Dybala himself producing the first real save of the night from Michel Vaughan. Dybala getting plenty behind that with his left foot.
Again caught out of position, the defenders as well. Look, you see Carter Vickers and Ball just struggling at the outset of this game. Hopefully they'll get back into it. That was curling. That was a good save from Vaughan, because it started going one way, went the other, and he got the flight really well.
Keeping him on his toes, though, Dybala. Delivers that one. Benatia tussling for it. Not the most certain piece of defending. Drifted in towards Benatia, who marks his debut with a goal. Well, a smile wide across his face as Tottenham complain. But that's quite a start to life in the Juventus ranks for Mehdi Benatia.
Well, complain all you want, but they're all over the place at the moment. Admittedly, it's early stages of the season. Ball comes back in. Benatia, that they're complaining about a foul, but there wasn't much there, as you can see. Benatia rises well, heads it back across the area, and again, you've got to be stronger as defenders. That's the worrying thing, but that's a really good header. Comes off the inside of the post in the far corner. Vaughan's got no chance. Gets up, heads it back from where it come from. Unstoppable, really. Spurs fail to clear their lines.
It's Janssen. Son. Into Carroll. Janssen wants it. Rugani. Oh, and Hernandez in all kinds of trouble. And Neto able to pounce upon it.
Well, I don't know why Carroll elected to pass there for Janssen, because he's in a better position himself. Really needed to just take it on a stride and hit it on his favoured left side, which he was on, across the keeper. And Anne's got in a bit of a state, flicks up against his hand.
Indeed, this week in the Europa League against Lucerne of Switzerland, they qualified for Europe because of Juventus's cup win, which opened up another spot. Well, here's a chance which Pjanic cannot take.
You can see drifting in behind. He's run across the line, and that's where the youngsters have to talk to each other. Look, he drifts across the line, cross one, in behind the other. You've really got to talk to each other there, and there's no information, obviously. One steps up, one drops back, and by the time you know it, he's in behind, but it's over the top, fortunately for them.
Yedlin. Janssen. Foot in there from Lirola. Here's Lemina, who's shown that he's got really good feet, but gave that one away. More promise here, Lamela. Got a touch on its way through, whether it was off a defender or Neto.
They didn't strike it too badly there, Lamela. He struck it well on the half volley. Just pops up for him there, you see that. Nice and early, just a slight deflection away for a corner. But better from Spurs.
Oh, good steal by Wanyama. And promise here, it's Lamela who finishes well. Well, Tottenham right back in this. Wanyama's steal in midfield made it happen, but Lamela stayed cool and game on for Spurs.
It's amazing how many goals are going to be scored, particularly again this season. I'll go on about it. Look, back to play, can't deal with the ball. Wanyama muscles him out of it, sets up Lamela immediately. But Dybala's finish across the keeper and in the corner, good finish, and it's just from giving away possession. After time, you let the opposition have it, nick it off them, and you're in on goal. And there's the case again. That's a good finish as well.
Here's Dybala, Cherry completely free and has an opportunity here. Well, the flag is up. Did it bounce up? Did he use his arm there?
Great ball from Dybala, though, because he spotted it immediately. He was running away to his left-hand side and he's transferred it to his right, because he's instantly aware of the run of Cherry. You can see here, look, he knows where he's got to put it in. That's not offside, so it must have been for something else. Yeah, just flicked off his hand. Good spot, damn man.
It's a first time for everything, folks.
Dyer started off there for Spurs. He was playing there as well, Dan, wasn't he?
Well, that's true. Here's an opportunity for Edwards.
That's a shame. You'd like to see him take that one down and put that away, wouldn't you? Great confidence that would have given the kid, but just couldn't get it back into his path. He wants to get it back onto his left foot, you can see here, but just got ahead of the ball.
Off. And Noma. Ball promise here, Lamela! And Neto with some work to do.
Gets into the position there, Lamela. Look, really should have kept that low and maybe should have converted from that range, but it's straight at the keeper. Well, he hasn't done anything wrong. Found it difficult to get on the ball because Spurs obviously failed to transfer it quick enough for him. Good chance.
Harrison! Well, set up by Lamela, denied by Neto.
A good little run from Harrison as well, because he didn't get drawn to the ball. Lamela was on it, he pulled away from it, you see. That's intelligent. Not a bad strike either, because the ball was just sliding away from him a little bit. Gets his left foot shot in, tries to go to the near post, Neto saves. That would have been great if he'd have scored, actually, for the youngster.
Lamela.
He's got ability, that kid, isn't he, Dan? You can see the way he just has the ball on a little bit of string on that left peg.
Well, dancing feet here from Harry Winks. Well, Lamela was arriving.